In this session, we're still busy with default settings too, so we're going to say Utilities, Setup, Company Details. And we're going to look at the option here, Default Stock Posting Method. Now this posting method will be used when you sell your items. In other words, what we are asking you here is which ledger accounts has to be used. But what's the difference? We've got perpetual control. Perpetual control means that you have a cost of sales account, whereas sales and purchases only, another name for that can also be called periodic. That means it's normally a service item and it doesn't use a cost of sales ledger account. Now let me show you where you'll set this up and where you would connect an item to this. If I now choose my default as perpetual control, most of my items will then be used as perpetual control when I create the stock departments. That is now the stock major departments. But I can, under your stock major department, specify that a certain department could be, instead of perpetual, could be sales and purchases only. Then when I create that stock item under stock maintenance, you will select that specific department. If I click on accept here, I will show you where you create your departments. We say Utilities Setup, Module Parameters, Stock. Under Major Departments, you've seen I've created a department here and I've changed it to point or post sales and purchases only. Then what I've also done is I've gone to Stock and Maintenance and I've created a non-stock item. You can see here it's a non-stock item. And then you must specifically choose the correct department. Okay, then to show you the influence or the difference between processing a perpetual or a post sales or purchase only transaction, if I go to stock inquiries, now I've sold one of my t-shirts here. This is a normal stock item, and if I click on the GL audit, it shows me, I apologize, I click on the point of sale transaction and I click on the GL audit. Here it tells us the ledger accounts that's going to be used and specifically the cost of sale I want to point out here. But if we go to a stock transaction where we specified it is not perpetual but it's the sales and purchases only option, I double click on my non-stock item and then I click on the GL audit. You will clearly see here both transactions were processed under point of sale cash sale, but this option does not have a cost of sale ledger account. And that's the difference between the perpetual method or the post sales and purchases only. And that concludes this session.